guys, Ras back for another rant. I just want to thank everyone who watched my last video. It made me really happy. Yay! Okay, so basically last week, Friday, I went to a gig, like, done by a band I quite like, because I quite like their music. And there were these fangirls who just pissed me off. I actually wanted to beat them up, because we were there for the first band, and then they just suddenly come when this band comes, and they go right in front of us. They take our spots to get closer to the stage, so we're not as close as we were, and they think they're best friends with the band because they've seen 9 of their gigs. Who has the time and money to see 9 gigs? Because I certainly don't. And then 2 of them had tattoos of the band. Like, of the... oh. Yeah. So, this rant is about those bloody fangirls. You know the type, right? That when the celebrity they like gets a new girlfriend and they say shit like, "Oh my god, that celebrity that I really liked got a new girlfriend and I hate her. I've never even met her before, but I hate her and I want to skin her alive and she should die because she's going out with my hubby, my man." Yeah. No, he's not your man, and nor will he ever be your man. Because, first of all, you haven't met. He doesn't know you. Second of all, you're not very likely to meet him or know him. And third of all, when you do meet him, if you meet him, you'll probably, most likely, act something like, "Oh my god, you're so hot, I want to have your babies, oh, I think I'm going to cry, oh no, that's just this." And then they'll brand you as a fangirl and never want to go out with you again. Because, to be honest, they're not going to be like, "Damn, she's nice, that crying thing she's got going on, yeah, I like that." They don't. You'll just be a fangirl forever and ever and ever. And these fans that get tattoos of the band or the book or whatever. Granted, I want to get the Deathly Hallows tattooed to my back because, you know, but it's not as bad as, like, getting a scene from Twilight tattooed all down your back, because you're going to have it forever and you're going to realise that Twilight's a shit book and you'll just be stuck with it. Or have the band name on your leg, because in 50 odd years you'll be looking at your leg like, I don't really like the band anymore. Oh, I wish I never got this tattoo. But you have, so you have to deal with it for the rest of your life, okay? Because it's not going away anytime soon. And to be honest, I normally like the things people fan over. But it's the actual fans that piss me off. Like, the Beliebers and the Cleaners and the Directioners and... I'm not going to say the Potterheads because I'm a Potterhead, but that's not the point. And the whatever else fan group you can think of, because that's, yeah. And it just, when they meet the celebrity, right, they cry. I've never understood the crying, because why would you cry when you meet? Because basically, you wouldn't cry if you see your crush walking down the street, would you? It's basically the same principle, because you fancy these people, but they have some talent. So why are you crying when you meet them? They just, if you want to get on with them and you want them to remember you as a normal human being, you act like one, not a fan that pees herself because they met the people they like. Like, when I met McFly, there were actual girls crying everywhere. I had a normal conversation with them and I got rewarded for that because Dougie gave me a hug and said thanks because hardly anyone talks to me. And that's really upsetting because all he probably gets is people asking him for photos and hugs and autographs and not a normal conversation. And the fan groups are really scary. Like, the Twihards and the Beliebers are the scariest fans I know, okay? The Twihards would go to the premieres of Twilight and try to rip, like, Robert Pattinson's clothes off to get a piece of him. Like, an literal piece of him. If I was him, I would be scared to leave the house in fear of dying by suffocation from these girls. And the Beliebers were threatening, giving death threats to Selena Gomez because she was going out with Justin Bieber. You're definitely not going to go out with this guy. He's definitely not wanting to go out with you if you're threatening his current girlfriend, because that's obsessive. If you did that in real life, right, he would kill you. Well, he wouldn't kill you, but you know what I mean. And when One Direction won the Brit Award, all I heard was, oh my god, I'm crying over the fact that they won a Brit Award. Why are you crying? You don't know them. And to be honest, I don't think they really deserved that Brit Award, because they were up against Adele, that song that she wrote, I can't remember what it was, and Ed Sheeran's Lego House, which were much better because they wrote the song. One Direction got someone else to write the song, and the fans are like, no, they wrote their own song. So unless they're called, I can't remember what the songwriters were, they didn't write their own songs as far as I'm concerned, because they're that kind of band. They're not amazing, they don't even play their own instruments, so don't pretend that they're fucking God's gift to the universe, because they're not. They're people who are much more talented out there and don't have as much recognition. And these Clainers, that all they want to do is give every scene to Klaine. Like, they just want a TV show of Klaine. For you who don't know, Klaine is Kurt and Blaine from Glee and having a relationship. They want every love scene to be given to Klaine. That's so unfair to the rest of the couples, like Mike and Tina, who are a beautiful couple that actually function well, and Britney and Santana. It's like, no. And they want Darren Criss to be gay, which is just as bad as wanting someone to be straight. It's wanting them to be something they're not. Oh, okay. I finished. Ran over. Raffaella is calm and controlled of her emotions. Okay, next week it's going to be about those 13-year-old girls that think they're 20. Okay. Thank you. Love you guys. Bye.